my grind, it's 24/7, not on 7. Told myself I was the champion, went and got the medals. I showed the world my true colors, and they was black and yellow. It's hard to pick which car to drive, I got a few of them. The first to make it cross the line like a true winner. Cause if you knew better, then you do better.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
After a long two-week build-up here in the Bay Area, the moment has finally arrived. It is time for football here at Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. Folks, this is Super Bowl 60, and we've got an outstanding matchup on tap. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy. As it'll be the AFC champion Kansas City Chiefs taking on the NFC champions. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Hey, 57, 50, yellow, yellow. Hey, 15, 15, 15. Yellow, yellow. Hey, 43.
Throwing at the outset, here's Mahomes. He's got a man, complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. And Xavier Worthy with a first touchdown of his Super Bowl, and a long one at that. And the Chiefs will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. So a long play for our first points in the Super Bowl.
No doubt about it, and what we see here is something that we saw all year long from them. The ability to strike from anywhere on the field. How about the way they got it started in this one?
Seahawks, nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. And they'll start on the ground with Charbonnet. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Back to 60, back to 60.
At the 21-yard line.
Quick throw caught by Kupp out wide. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
Brings up third down.
It looks like they'll move things around here.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
And he is caught. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
And already down 7-0 after the touchdown a minute ago, so a 3-and-out here would not be ideal for them. Nice job finding his receiver there, and they get the first down.
Ready? Cougar 19. Ready?
On 1st and 10, it's Charbonnet. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Retro 80.
He'll keep it himself. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
Cougar 19. Mustang 19. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 18 Pioneer.
Looking to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
And this may be a big early turning point in this Super Bowl. They're going to go for it on 4th down here.
79 Broncos.
They're going to try and throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Yellow. Hey, there's a lot. Yellow. Yellow. 15, 15, 15. Hey, dribble it, dribble it. Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday. Hey, 15, 15, 15. What's that?
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Will get this complete to Worthy. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And you know, I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to. And he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before. Find out how they handled winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things. And then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team the best chance to win.
That one goes for 24 yards.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
Yellow. Giovanni. 43. 43. Yellow. Yellow.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. From 6 yards away. And the Chiefs will add to their first quarter lead here in the Super Bowl. extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
The Seahawks take over on 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They trailed early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. And now an audible here into something else.
79 Broncos. 60 Bobcats. 19 Lions. Buffalo 18.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. A quick pass to Cup. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Cowboy 80.
At the 33-yard line.
19 Tigers.
Out of the gun, give to Charbonnet. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
A gain of a yard.
Cougar 19.
1st down, Seahawks.
7 Pirates. 7 Panther 11. Mustang 19. Hurt.
They'll look to throw here. Over the middle, that's holded by Cup. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards there on the catch and run. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 47.
Hawk 70.
And they'll give here to Charbonnet on the option. They'll get a nice chunk there on a 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. When you're down early, how do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit, and find our way back into this game.
On the option, it's Charbonnet. The 20, 5, and all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Zach Charbonnet, 41 yards. And the Seahawks are on the board here in this Super Bowl. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7.
Seahawks 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Mahomes going to throw. That's caught right side by Worthy. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
43. Hey, 15. Yellow. Attack. 15. 15, 15. Yellow, yellow. Hey, color, color. Come back.
Mahomes now to throw. And that one into the hands of Brown downfield. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
15, 15. Yellow.
We've got a lot more ahead of us here in Super Bowl 60. Second quarter coming your way next. 14-7 is the score. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Yellow, yellow, 15. 43, 43, 15.
To throw, it's Mahomes. They'll check this one down to Pacheco. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Yellow. Hey, 57. Yellow, yellow. Hey, yellow. Hey, go. All right, time.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Over the middle, complete. It's Brown. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. So a decent gain there, but not their 4th consecutive first down like they had on the first 3 plays.
You sound almost disappointed there. You want to fire the offensive coordinator on that one or what?
They had gotten into a rhythm. I thought they were just going to keep going.
Well, almost a win for the defense, but if that's your win, you're not doing very well right now.
Hey, Sunday on 43, 43.
And again, it's Mahomes. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And now they'll shift things around. And from the gun, here's a handoff to Charbonnet. And he'll get it inside the 35. 2nd down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cowboy 80. Go.
Back to throw here. And that one complete downfield to Cup. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
And another thing that makes a comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
60 Maverick. Lions. 70 Timberwolves.
to Charbonnet. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2.
Cowboy 80. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Again, it's Charbonnet. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a 1st down.
Ready, break. Here we go, here we go. 70 Lions.
Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this 2nd quarter.
Ready.
The game clock sitting at 2:02, so they'll get 1 play before the 2-minute warning.
COVID-19. 70 Timberwolves. Hey, check that.
Charbonnet, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. 2 minutes on the clock in the 2nd quarter of this Super Bowl. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Charbonnet will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Third and goal, a big play in the Super Bowl. Charbonnet once again. That is not going to be any help as they dump it behind the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So out now is the Seattle field goal team. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick here is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal. And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
27-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10.
Yellow. Attack. Yellow.
Now here's Mahomes. Well, this one complete. It's Rashee Rice. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch of this Super Bowl, and he picks up the first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Attack! Switch! I'm going! Fifteen! Attack! Hey, 57! Strike!
Looking to throw is Mahomes. That ball caught. It's Rice. And he's out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a first and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly, and now first and goal, expect them to tackle right here on this play.
Give him 9 on the keeper there, and it'll leave him with a second and just a few inches.
Some good strong running right there, some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. Pacheco. And he is unable to get in. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Big play coming here. It's third and goal.
Yellow.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Touchdown! Isaiah Pacheco as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half. And now to give us momentum going into the second half, give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scored right before the half ended.
Butker now to add the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10.
Makes the score. Chiefs 21. Seahawks 10.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Nifty running there, but it'll come on what should be the final play of half number one. So 2 quarters in the books here in Santa Clara. The Super Bowl 60 halftime straight ahead with Scott Hansen. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And they're going to have poor starting field position as he's out of bounds at his 10-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And right now, their chances of hoisting that Lombardi trophy not looking too great, but perhaps that long halftime, maybe it did them a world of good.
Well, if there's ever a chance to regroup, it's in this game, right? Because you do have that long halftime, a chance to really assess things and maybe make some changes and true adjustments. They played great all year long. That's the worst first half of the season for them. They're hoping to put it behind them and come out punching here in the second half.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
19, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 18, Pioneer, go.
Here's 2nd and 8. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down.
Gain of 17 yards. And the Seahawks
Come on.
first down.
Hey. Viking, 18. Bring it. Ready, right?
On the give, here's Charbonnet. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to 60, back to 60. 19 Lions. Hawk, set, Dragon, 60.
He'll drop to throw. He'll get that to Charbonnet. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Cougar, 19. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
He finds his man, complete. It's Horton. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. His first ever catch in a Super Bowl, a nice moment, and also a first down.
Hold the ready. 70, Timberwolf. Viking, 18. W Lions. Roll. Check out.
They'll run it here with Charbonnet. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Horton. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Here we go, set. Johnny Lions, Cougar 19. 60 Bobcats, 60, Panther 11, Panther 18, Pioneers. Ready.
Back to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Oh, they're changing this at the line.
Timberwolves. Cup 19. Cup 19.
They're going to look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Cooper Kupp, 41 yards. And the Seahawks take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Wow, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense, and you give them credit for going for it, having that type of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
They'll send one of those 2 tight ends in motion. They'll look to throw. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Still just a 2-score game in the 3rd quarter, but they're going to go onside kick here anyway. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen, steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Sunday. Hey, Sunday, on Sunday. Yellow. Hey, Ripley. Isaac.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Pass complete to Royals. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
15. Yellow. And color.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company.
3rd and long.
Hey, 57, 57. Easy. Hey, 57. Yellow.
They'll set up to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down.
Attack! Yellow.
Now Mahomes. And he is caught. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
No time, set up, you gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side. Keep inside.
15! Yep,
and the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Hey, 57 colors. Hey, Ribblins. Hey, yellow, hey, go gun.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. And Xavier Worthy, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you've taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Here just past the 20-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Up next, the biggest quarter of the entire season. At the end of that, we get to crown a champion. We are through 3 here in Super Bowl 60. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Gotta be lying.
They'll drop the throw. Connecting with Cup here on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's got Smith and Jigba. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 41-yard line.
And the Seahawks 1st down.
Now they'll audible to something else.
Mustang 19 Cardinals, 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Back to throw again. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
19. Cut 19. Cut 19.
They'll set up a throw. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
On the ready.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be a tough 3rd and 18.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 18, Pioneer. 60 Bobcats. Shot 60. Shot 60.
They'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Ready.
If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Yellow. That's a line. 15.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Hey, 57 colors. Easy. Hey, 43. Hey, ribble it. 43.
Mahomes going to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 7 on the Seahawks 20-yard line.
43. Yellow. 180. Motion.
Mahomes now to throw. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Yellow. Hey, 57.
Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Yellow, yellow.
Now here's Mahomes. Well, I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Yellow, yellow. Attack, attack. Hey, yellow, hey, go gun, go gun, go gun.
Now it's Mahomes again. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Julian Love picks it.
Intercepted. It's a turnover on downs.
Ready, ready.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Let's go now.
And we're at the time in the Super Bowl where, look, they need points. And they need them badly. Trailing here in the 4th quarter as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now they'll change things up.
19, 18.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. And that one complete downfield to Cobb. And he's going to get this up to the 24-yard line. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
70, 70. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Check, 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 check. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be out right at the 35.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball with the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to lead the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
What a Super Bowl it's been to this point. Now a critical 3rd down here.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll look to throw again. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Okay, ready? Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
An audible here to get a new look.
Buffalo 18, Cowboy 80. Ready?
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Chiefs are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. They've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
At the 32-yard line.
Now Patrick going to change the play. Another run on second down, trying to cover up. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Here's Pacheco once again. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fielded at about the 28. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Let's go now.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
18, 5 in. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's going to have a first down, but he's tackled inbounds up near midfield.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Seahawks.
And now the spike comes with 15 seconds on the clock. They'll come up now on second down.
Red. Go 80.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Looked like they were set up defensively in a zone coverage, but somehow they found a seam because that receiver all alone. By rights, that should have been a touchdown, but somehow this ball's overthrown.
Cowboy 80. 60 Bobcat. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready.
On play action, they'll throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations and you often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
And on fourth down, they come up and take the knee. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
Time for this one final knee to put a bow on this title bout. And the Kansas City Chiefs are the Super Bowl champions. For the victors getting to hoist that Lombardi trophy, you know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
I don't know how there can be. The journey to get to this game